Hello everyone, I'm Green Potato, and today I'm going to introduce the Ritual Pocket 4. Compared to the previously released RP4 Pro, the RP4 has only 3 differences: processor, RAM, and video output. The RP4 debut price is $1038, while the RP4 Pro is now priced at $1458, a difference of $420. So if you missed the RP4 Pro's debut and think it's a little pricey right now, but also think the RP4's performance is good enough for you, then this video should be good for you. I thought this video would be helpful. The RP4 comes in 6 colors. The wave is transparent. The surface is frosted. It's very well made. The fuselage fits snugly into the seams. The RP4 has a top-line layout. Buttons are small. The directional lines are made of pots and pans. The feel is similar to PSV. Function buttons are made of conductive rubber. Soft touch. The joystick is an innovative 3D Hall joystick. The rocker cap is wired in the center. This is the first time I've seen this kind of joystick. Compared to similarly positioned Hall rockers, it feels a little smoother. But RP4 is the dominant upward directional line. The new rocker is taller than the previous RP 3.5 rocker. This leads to the fact that during use, both joysticks will touch your hand. This is mainly due to the tightness of the RP4's sides, in order not to touch your hands. The width and length of the body has increased. With the silicone cover on, fingers will be farther away from the joysticks. The touching of the hand will be a little bit relieved, but it's still unavoidable. I personally recommend a silicone cover for the whole machine. Otherwise, it's not easy to use the directional cable. The left little one has home and back buttons. The right little one has dual S buttons. Rear bezel is moderate. The screen is 4.7 inches, 1234 by 750 resolution is 6.9 IPS screen. The lower part has stereo speakers, TF card slot, 3.5mm headphone jack and charging port. The upper line is a hammer arrangement. The surface has a texture, the mold body to in show and xiahua. L2R2 is a linear trigger with a video output in the center. Power button, the back of the left side of the RPG logo, the right side of the information seal. The charging power is 18W and the battery is 5000 mAh. The charging port of RPG Pro can output 1080p video. RP4 can only read out 720 series video with this excuse. Seriously, the back of the RP4 is so flat that it's a bit hard to hold on to. Coupled with the 2 sides of the cub, the grip is very general. This is especially obvious after I played with the RG556. But Retroid Pocket means both retro and portable. If not, it wouldn't be RP4. With a longer, wider grip, it'd be an Audinette. Fish and bear cannot be reversed. Thin and portable and grip is very difficult to get both. Fortunately, the machine's grip design is very good than the shortcomings of this. But the official organizer bag can't fit me, right? Electricity linear this is not. Comment on the screen. The edge of the screen on my machine. It's probably a little darker in this area. It's especially noticeable in the lower right corner. The left 2 corners are normal. The upper right corner is not as bad as the lower right corner. This phenomenon is hardly noticeable except for the pure white screen. Hardly noticeable when playing games. There is a noticeable drag when the screen is moving quickly. Easily noticeable in games like Mario where there is accelerated running. It affects the visual experience to a certain extent. The overall look and feel of the game was strange to me at first. So I compared it to the RP Flap. The two handheld screens are supposed to be the same. RPG4's screen is naturally soft by default. RPG4 has a normal white color. The softness of the RPG4 screen is not a big problem. Just adjust the blue color. I also noticed that RPG4 is a little bit brighter compared to RPG4's screen. RPG4's screen is just perfect. I don't know if I'm an exception. And I noticed that when I swipe like this in the system, the mosquito will appear around the purple color. But this has nothing to do with the game. Shaders. Many shaders are actually designed for 1080p or even higher resolution screens. RP4 screen resolution is only 750p. CRT gathered a lot of also very stable. But this is actually not so. Because this screen display 4 meters 3 game screen is not big. The E0 mode shader is very good. It looks the same from a distance. Ritual V3 is recommended for GBA. In the case of 4 times point to point, that's the best you can do. GBA screen size at 4x point to point. The mosaic is just the right size. Plus the RP4 arrow keys are on top. Photos GBA nerds. Depends on whether you like it dark or not. The RP4 is running Android 11. It has one advantage over other handhelds. Pegasus front end boots up fast. Like the R756 System 3/13. It's a little slower to boot. And the P4 Pro is like 3/13. It's in the menu bar, just like Audi Net. There are 3 levels of performance that can be adjusted. I usually play PS2, 3DS and so on. I always use the highest performance in SmartFan. If you want to download games, you can use the R5 emulator. There's no speed limit on this program. The games are in the R5 game folder. Then use the emulator to scan them directly, or move it to the corresponding folder. The biggest difference between the P4 and R4 Pro. The biggest difference is the processor. RPG4 has the same Tangwood 900 processor as Audi Net. The scores are almost the same. The performance is almost the same. PS2 God of War 1 and 2. 1.5x resolution is barely enough. Most PS2 and GCs run smoothly. And the RPG4 Pro's processor is the Tangwood 1100. PS2 and GCs are almost as cool to play with. It also has 8G alignment. RPG4 when I play PS2. I've had flashbacks. I don't know if it has anything to do with memory. PSP God of War performance is basically the same as RG56. I can't stabilize 60 frames per second at 4x resolution. Only 3x resolution. New 3DS emulator that can open walking. No more image errors on non-performance processors. But there's still some lag. But usually there's no lag once you're in the game. So far, many games are still playable. Let's take a look at the game tests. In conclusion, RPG has a top-notch assistance in the domestic Hong Kong sector. Previously, RPG4 Pro DP was gradually getting corrupted. Now RPG4 has been repaired to full stability. The price is also very affordable. Tengui's 900 processor also only costs $1038. RPG F5.T68 processor also only costs $999. The machine is very portable. The overall design of the machine is very good. It has a good grip when you put on the handle. Many colors are available. Can meet the needs of different people. Unlike next door, there are only 2 colors this time. The disadvantages are also very obvious. You spent more than $1,000. I could have spent a couple hundred more on the newer, more powerful RPG4 Pro. Not everyone is like